Hi guys, Belinda here, welcome back. I am busy with some resin coasters today, and I've gone ahead and mixed up my resin, and I'm using casting resin, so that's a 3:1 ratio. Right, so I am going to go ahead and do the resin. Every time I look at this resin it seems to have strings. Very strange. So I've been mixing for like 5 minutes, and hopefully there are no more strings. Okay, so it might be that I have too much. So what I want to do is I don't want to fill these up. I just really need 60 mils. Now I don't even know how much 60 mils is anymore because I did mark it off and then I wiped it. So just go in, try and get them equal. And I suppose a good way to see if they're equal is to put a stick in it. So I have 4 sticks. I'm just gently going to put that in there. So that one has less, just a tiny bit less. Okay, so I am going to put a little bit more in there. And I do want to keep some over. It should be right. So I'm going to hit this with some isopropyl alcohol, just to bring those bubbles up. And you can probably see the bubbles, hopefully you can see the bubbles popping. Right. Now to this mixture that I have left, I'm going to add, let's get rid of this. Put them there so when they dry I can reuse them. Just clearing my area here so I can work properly. So this resin is very, very slow drying. It's going to take probably about 7 days to 100% harden. Right. So first of all, I am going to add these guys. I'll show you. Where are you? So they're little metal kiwi birds. So I'll put them in the center, or as center as I can. Now bearing in mind that this is going to be the back. So we put them in there. and move him around a bit. So I just have a little wooden, these little things, skewer thingies. I just want to make sure that he is as centered as he can be. And then I'll just keep adding them. And move him around a bit. I suppose it's as center as it can be, and I'm going to spritz it again, oops, with the isopropyl alcohol, just to get any other bubbles out. And make sure that there's nothing on here. Okay. It looks like center. Right. So now I have a gold leaf and I have this left. So I'll put some in there. So I'm going to need quite a bit. I wonder if it's not better to just get in there with my fingers. See how much that is, because I might need to add more. Now, because this resin is so thin, I'm just hoping that it's not going to move to the center, because that's what happens when you've got thin resin. It all draws into the middle. I'll get this out. And guys, if you watched my video making the vase, the black and silver vase, that vase has sold. So I was very happy that it's gone to a new home, and it was actually local. Someone in New Zealand bought it. Okie dokie. Now that's quite thick. And that's what I'm looking for. So let's see. Hopefully I don't have too much trouble putting this in there. So I'm going to try and just go as close to the edge . I really just want it to be like a line, a row, if you know what I mean, going around. I think I'm being a little bit too heavy-handed. Probably need to put a little less in. It's a bit chunky, so I'm going to try and break it up a little bit. And just move it around. So guys, I will fast forward this. Alright guys, so I'm going to give it a final squirt of the isopropyl alcohol. So this is what they look like at the moment. So far so good. We'll see. When it starts hardening, it does tend to pull to the center. Alright guys, I'll see you for the unmolding. Good morning guys. Just put that light on. So it's been about 48 hours. And they are looking very nice. I'm just wondering if they're hard enough to actually take out of here. So I haven't had a peek. So we'll have a look together, see what we've created. Okay, so that's looking really good. These edges here I'm going to need to trim. It's a little bit risen on the sides. Oh, that turned out beautifully. You can see that? Maybe I'll hold a piece of white paper towel. I'm really happy with that. Okay, so that would be number 1. So they are pretty hard. I was expecting them to take a lot longer to cure because this is casting resin. It can take 7 days or more. And I'm so happy that there's no bubbles. So I've noticed that some of them have a little bit of resin. It's resin up here. That's the gold leaf popping through, but that's fine. So that one also turned out beautifully. Okay, so I'll pop all of them out, and then I'll do the next step. So they all turned out really nicely, and I'm so happy that they didn't draw in, because it's very thin resin. Whatever you've put on the outside tends to draw in to the center. So those are the golden kiwi. Take this one out. Again, it turned out very, very well. Okay, so the next step, what I'd like to do is, if this is not too hard, so I might have to use my Dremel. So normally what I would do is I'll just go around the edges with my X-Acto knife and just take off the excess. Be careful, don't cut your fingers. Just so that you get rid of that little lip there. And also don't want to go too deep. So I've got to be really careful. It is a little hard. You can actually get a nail file and just file down the edges as well. Yeah, so there's a little lip there. If you get it at just the right angle, then it is a lot easier to get in there. Okay, so that's feeling a lot better already. Okay, so that's looking a little bit better, feeling a little bit better. And I will go around the edges again. Right, so next step is, I have my 18 karat gold leaf pen. And I'm going to go around the edges So this is optional, you don't have to do this, because I quite like the gold leaf through there. So what I'll do is I'll go all the way around on all of them with this pen, and I'll be back to show you the end result. guys, thank you so much for watching. See you in the next one. Bye.